What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Friday, January 10th. In today's video, not only are we going to be talking about the dog token, but we're also going to be talking about Bitcoin. Now, what is Bitcoin going to do in the next month or so? And how is that going to reflect on dog? Well, we're going to look into the charting analysis at the very end of the video to look at dog's price, but in between, I want to share with you some updates on Bitcoin's price action, because we could expect something to see in February this year for its initial return and pump. Then we're going to go into the wallet status of the whales, who's been accumulating, and in good news, in my perspective, they're doing pretty good because they are in the green. So let's go and begin by smashing that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform, and please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So before we begin, I just want to let everybody know that I am a little sleep deprived because over the past 72 hours, my city of LA has been on an emergency alert system. All of our phones have been going off, evacuations coming left and right. So I apologize if I sound very tired or just sleep deprived, but no matter what, I want to make a video dog update for you guys and girls because you deserve to know what's going on a day-to-day basis, especially for myself. I want to know what's going on too, and the market is kind of crazy. So right now, dog is up 3.5%. around a $580 million market cap, and it's returning. Many of these meme coins are actually in the green right now, and that's mainly due to Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin is up 4%, so obviously everything else is going to do pretty well. So if you're looking at dog's social media presence, it's still the fourth mentioned meme coin across all sectors. I mean, if you're comparing dog to these other meme coins, you have Doge and Pepe, who are OGs in the meme coin space. And then you have Farcoin, that's mainly, to me, a VC-backed manipulated coin that's shilled by influencers and pushed by centralized exchanges, maybe even sexes. So this to me is artificial. You have the organic grassroots movement of dog, and then you also have a grassroots movement such as Pengu, which is the pudgy penguin. So that to me shows there's a lot of promise. You're seeing a lot of these other VC-backed coins like Peanut go down and dogs go down in social media mentions. Now let's talk about Bitcoin, because a lot of speculation was that the government in the US was going to sell their Silk Road Bitcoin holdings, and they roughly have over $6 billion worth of Bitcoin in their portfolio. So that speculation is what sent Bitcoin's price maybe tumbling downwards. Maybe leverage traders are getting really greedy, but in fact that was actually false. There was no selling of Silk Road from the US government, but just as of today, they only sold roughly around 51 cents. So maybe that was a test. Maybe they are going to sell it, but it's just not happening right now. But over the past 24 hours, Bitcoin printed 15 green hourly candles in a row after hitting a local low. So if you're wondering, is Bitcoin dead? It's not. Come on, guys and girls, this is a shakeout. I mean, if you just look at Bitcoin 23 and Bitcoin 2024, usually in January, we do experience a dump. There's a dump in January here and right here. So you always see a dump within these time frames. But guess what? We are going to see what possibly could have happened in February and March, but there is a pump. So as you can see, even though there is a dump in January, there's also a pump in March and February. The same thing happened here. February, March pump. And we may see another one right here, February, and then another March pump. So when Bitcoin pumps, obviously dog's gonna pump with it because it's built natively on top of Bitcoin. It's a layer one. Now let's look at the amount of unique wallets that are accumulating. So if you pay attention to the top 4 wallets in the top 100, 4 of those are centralized exchanges, and they are accumulating, aka their retail investors are buying in as much as possible. They're buying the dip. And as of this morning, Dog BTC, that covers those top 100 wallets, does share that the holdings have actually increased quite substantially. And so some whales or some top 100 holders have sold their positions, but it's like 10 million here, 10 million there. That's like $60,000 each of these wallets. So it's not really that bad. So it's not a huge liquidation. Now, yesterday I did post a video about Jason Claw from OKX talking about how they're looking into the Bitcoin ecosystem. OKX sure enough responded to that and said, teamwork makes the dream work. And I just want to share with everybody that the president and CEO of OKX follow me. Now OKX is responding to me. OKX, I feel, is very engaged, but I just don't want people thinking like OKX is going to be the next centralized exchange to list dog. Honestly, we saw what happened with Kraken, and that was a huge letdown. Let's not have another disappointment such as OKX. It's okay to be optimistic, but don't have high hopes that this is the catalyst event that's going to send dog and runes into the whole bull market. It's really heavily based on Bitcoin's price. So you are aware that I've made videos about this Binance hot wallet that is public because they have to show their proof of reserve to the public. that they have been showing a lot of runes activities since April 20th of 2024, which was the birth of runes. And it has over 700 pages of activity. Now, what's really interesting is that I'm seeing a lot of interactions between a Binance hot wallet to centralized exchanges such as Bybit, Mexi, Polynex, Wintermute, but also other smaller Binance wallets. And then I started to realize that there possibly is some testing going on behind the scenes that we don't know of. So if you don't know about the Binance Web3 wallet, it's very similar to the Magic Eden wallet, Xverse, and also the OKX wallet. These wallets are decentralized, non-custodial wallets, meaning that you own the custody of your funds and they're decentralized and removed from the actual centralized entity such as these exchanges. So the Binance Web3 wallet may be serving as a testing cycle for these runes integrations before potentially maybe runes in the future will be listed to trade on their actual centralized exchange. Because I actually did some research around the Binance Web3 wallet, it's catered to only Binance. So who knows? Like maybe this Binance Web3 wallet is serving like a Coinbase wallet, right? Where they're getting ready for potentially, if the interest is there, when Runes comes back, that they're going to get ready and gear up for that launch. This does not mean that this is going to happen anytime soon. If anything, they're going to want money up front. Okay, let's be really honest. Binance is, to me, greedy. That's okay. I don't care. They want to make money. That's their business. But I just think that right now we shouldn't expect Binance to be that catalyst either. So let's look into the charting analysis. Now, something I started to realize is, could we be potentially forming a head and shoulders pattern? Now, like I said before, head and shoulders is usually a bearish signal. Okay, so this is a shoulder, this is a head, this is a shoulder. And when we were supposed to go down, it was not. It was complete fake out. We saw a major pump to the upside. Now we're forming another possible head and shoulders, as you can see here. So we could potentially head down to the downside. But as you can see here, we've been bouncing off this support level at around 600 million market cap, right over here, right over here, and right over here. That's completely normal. And we saw it over here and over here. We've hit it 5 times, ladies and gentlemen. This is a huge support level. So we've seen it go below it, but that's okay. That's completely normal. But as you see from the RSI and the MACD, they're hitting the bottom on both of those sectors. So right now we're oversold in all those different things. Now, can this trade sideways just like over here when it did bottom out? Because it was bottoming out and traded sideways for months. Could we experience the exact same thing? I don't exactly know, honestly, because we don't know what's going to happen with Bitcoin's price. But there's another potential thing, which is this other thing, an inverse head and shoulder. So what does that mean? It's basically saying that if there's an inverse head and shoulder, which this is a shoulder, head and shoulder, that means the next move is to the upside at some point or another. Right now, this cup and handle pattern seems like it's invalidated, meaning this is the cup, this is the handle, but maybe the handle is not forming the way that we want. That's okay. We form charting and analysis to see what potentially could happen. It does not promise it will happen. I do believe the next support level is around here at around a 450 million market cap. Yes, 450 million market cap. So right now, people I've seen all across crypto Twitter, dollar cost averaging, buying the dip, completely normal. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, especially over the weekend until Monday, but nonetheless, I just want to share with you what's going on in the charting analysis. So as a conclusion and statement, anything can happen with Bitcoin's price, anything can happen with Dog Bitcoin over this weekend and up until Monday, but let's see. Right now, I just want to share with you what's going on with Bitcoin's price. I want to share with you what's going on with these major big wallets and these centralized exchanges buying up a lot of Dog on behalf of their retail customers, okay? But I will continue to do my best to educate you and inform you of what's going on in the scene of the market on a day-to-day basis. So if you want to receive these updates, please, by supporting this channel, which I really appreciate, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform to receive all of our alpha calls and updates regarding Dog Bitcoin. Till then, see you guys and girls next time.